Hello and welcome to Conversation Corner. My name's Kunal. Now, today we're going to be talking about hobbies, what place they have in your life, and should you pursue them if you have any. To start off, I would first like to talk about a hobby that I still maintain to this day. It's been on and off, and that hobby has been the game of chess ever since I really got into chess when I was about 12 years old or 13. I don't quite remember exactly. I guess it was when I was 12 years old, and the hobby has been an on and off hobby in my life. And today, the topic I really want to talk about is why we abandon our hobbies. So, ever since we are kids, what we get trained to do by parents, teachers, and societies quite often is uh, we get this high or we get this conditioning of external rewards. So, whenever a student does well on his exams, maybe his parents might have promised him something, or maybe he gets an award at the school. So, what is happening as a consequence of external rewards is our focus is completely shifting from the task at hand. So now doing well on exams becomes more about scoring marks than learning and getting that certificate, right? Either for your parents or for your teachers or for your own ego, whatever the case may be. Now, let's say if the same mentality gets adopted by people into their careers, what they will do is they will try and see what jobs pay the best. The one small challenge that lies with putting all your attention on what jobs pay the best is you're not paying attention to where your skills and interests lie. And the same happened with me when I was a student. I remember that a lot of my friends were pursuing chartered accountancy, which is quite a lucrative career in India. And at that point of time, I thought that this might be a good idea. Now, since it is a lucrative career and a lot of people were going into it, I thought this might be for me. While getting into the course, I was warned once by my mother that it may not be a good idea because she didn't see that I had the drive at that point of time. But of course, she didn't want to deny me the chance to go into that outright, and my parents even paid the fees for my chartered accountancy course. And of course, the worst thing that happened was not me failing the course. So chartered accountancy has three levels. They have an entrance exam, they have an intermediate exam, and they have a final exam. Unfortunately, I'm saying this, unfortunately, I cleared the entrance exam, which made me think that I might be cut out for pursuing this course, which was the probably the most horrible thing to have happened. As a result of passing this course, what happened was that I attended tuitions and I wasted a lot of time in my university years, which I could have wasted anyways without going to class. And finally I dropped out of that course because I failed twice and I really didn't have my heart in that. And during the final year of university, when I was in BCom, I found a Spanish class near the college that I used to attend, and I enrolled in that. And I really loved learning that language, and as a result, I picked it up in a couple of years. So, 2014, I started learning Spanish, and in 2017, I cleared the C1, which is the advanced level exam, and I was really proud of that. So, what was the difference? Why did I succeed in learning Spanish to a good level but fail at my CA course? Well, it's simple. When I was learning Spanish, I wasn't really concerned with passing any exam, so to speak. I just enjoyed going to class. I had a good group of friends who used to come to the class, and we would go out pretty often. So that was something I used to really look forward to. Now, I don't want to glamorize this because I was working 5 days a week after I graduated BCom, because there was no way I was allowed to just sit at home because I would just waste time watching YouTube videos. So I got a job which was about 45 minutes by bus from home that I used to attend Monday to Friday, and Saturday, Sundays were weekends. So I was balancing work full time and studying Spanish full time. But the thing is, studying Spanish was a real joy for me. I had lovely teachers. I was enrolled in this institute called Hispanic Horizons, and the teachers there were amazing. I had good batchmates, and that is what I believe that really kept me going there. This institute was uh, an hour and a half away from where I lived, just one way. I used to live in Thane, and the institute used to be at Matunga, and it later shifted to Bandra. And even though I had to make such a commute to class, I was happy. I was delighted, and I believe there was hardly any time that I skipped class, if I can remember. And the reason I did well with Spanish was I had my interest and my heart in that. And that's why it turned out well for me. Now, the problem with chess was that I became uh, too result oriented, so to speak. So, when I was in school, there used to be an inter-school competition that I could go to, and the performance I had at those inter-school competitions was quite terrible. I think I scored a 3 out of 9 both the times that I went, or maybe even less than that. And as a result, I felt really demotivated. And even though I liked to play chess, I had given up playing on it because I really didn't like the fact that I wasn't a real good chess player or a master level player. So now my opinion on that has changed, and I recently took a membership of chess.com, and I paid for the diamond membership, and I'm getting back into chess. And over the past couple of months, I have improved significantly, though I have hit a wall of about 1400 in ELO rating. That's fine for now. I understand that good things take time, and if you have a hobby, it's a good idea to pursue it. Now, the problem with how we were raised in the modern generation is we were told to, or we were conditioned, or we were made to feel that what we want lies somewhere ahead, right? If it's like the horizon, you can keep approaching it, you can keep approaching it, but you never really get there. A hobby isn't really a horizon. A hobby is something you enjoy doing for the sake of it. If something materializes from it, that's great. If it doesn't, that's fine either. And I believe that that could also be one reason why I'm shooting this video. I don't have immediate plans to spend large amounts of money on, getting this video out. I had 11 views on the last video, and no comments at all. And I'm still making this because I feel that I have a certain skill when it comes to speaking in front of a camera. Maybe you don't agree, maybe I'm not as polished and refined as other speakers, but I understand that a skill takes time to develop. I don't know how this channel is going to be monetized and if it's even going to be monetized, but if you are one of the viewers who's watching this right now, I thank you, because in the attention economy, when people are giving you their time, they're giving you something they're never going to get back. They're giving you a part of their life, because at the end of the day, time is life. When your time is over, you're dead. So if you have been watching this 9-minute video till now, I thank you a lot. And if you have any hobbies in life, please pursue them on the weekends. Saturdays and Sunday can be spent doing what you love as a hobby, be that painting, and or be that singing. Now, just because you're not Pablo Picasso doesn't mean you don't need to paint. Just because you don't have the voice of Lata Mangeshkar doesn't mean you cannot sing. You can do these things, and there is no mandate that says that you have to be the best at that, or you have to be able to make money out of that. Now, if you could make money out of that, it's fantastic, but I don't think it's worth beating your head over it. uh, let's just take things as they come. As of now, I haven't made any concrete plans as to how I can get this channel monetized, as to how I can get more viewers, though I might spend time in researching that. But for now, I think I'm quite happy shooting this video, and I'm happy doing this right now instead of worrying about how many views it'll get, instead of worrying about how many comments it'll get. I'm fine just shooting this video right now, and I think that is what helps to keep us grounded without pulling us too much into the future, without pulling our eyes towards the horizon, saying what we want is just around the corner, but we never get there. So, thank you for watching my video, and if you have any comments, let me know, I'll read them.